Okay, oh snap, bright and early, boys. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go through today and I'm just gonna show you all the calories that I consume, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about how I do it, because it's not necessarily conventional. It's not necessarily some people will be like, oh, it's stupid, but you can see how I do it, and you know, by doing this method so far, I've been able to stay in shape, which is really good, especially during this time with the whole lockdown thing. So I'll be taking you guys through today and showing you all the things that are gonna go in my belly. It's 8 o'clock right now, or 8:45 right now, so it's not 8 o'clock, I lied. It's 8:45 right now, and I'm about to have my first, not my first like meal necessarily, but my first thing that I eat in the, or first calories that I consume in a day. I don't really eat breakfast ever, just because like my stomach's not really in the mood, or it hasn't been in the past, and then also it's like if I eat breakfast, then I have less calories for like lunch and dinner, and I like to eat like a lot for, not necessarily lunch, but I like to eat a lot for dinner. So if I take those calories out and put them into breakfast, then it that's gonna make my dinner a little smaller, and I'm gonna feel really hungry when I'm trying to go to sleep, which is not good. But anyways, so pretty much in the morning I always have this. This is my milk tea, baby. This is so good, actually. It's a secret recipe, guys, can't let that go. This is really good because it's got some calories, you know, and the thing is, this natural caffeine from this black tea, because this black tea is really strong, so the natural caffeine from there, it actually gives me like a pretty good it like gets your day going. It's like you don't even need, like when I drink this, you don't even need coffee. Like that milk tea right there is just fine like it is. It really keeps you it gets your day going. Like it really just makes you feel awake, and even when I drink it like post lunch or something, and then I'll feel like slightly energized and ready to like do something. So that's what I'm gonna have right now, just that. I'll show you guys the macros in a second, but yeah, that's gonna be the first calorie intake of the days. Alright, here we are, boys and girls. Here is the total after the milk tea. Focus, please. Oh my gosh, this thing's not there we go. 6 protein, 22 carbs, and 4 grams of fat from that drink. Alright, so for my macros, you know, I don't recommend anybody copy these, because this is for my personal macros, you know, for moi, and you don't want to just be using mine, you might just get fat as crap. But basically I go for around 160 grams of protein a day. I weigh 152 to 154 pounds at the moment. And I go for around 65 grams of fat. And then carbs, you know, it's like 300 to 330, something like that. But I'll show you how I adjust those, because the carbs are very fluid from day to day, and I will show you how I do that. But for now, that's what we've got in the books, and we will not be eating until probably like 1 or 2. It's currently 9:45, so an hour after I recorded that first clip. This lighting is sick. Alright, it's 10:49. I'm really not trying to do like hourly check-ins, but that's just how it's been. Oh, it's really bright. Let me turn this thing down a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so is that too bright still? Oh, that's probably more normal. Alright, so we're about to play some tennis out here, you know, get a little bit of a daily cardio in, get the heart moving, you feel me? Get the heart pumping. And this will just burn more calories so I can eat a little bit more food, which I do enjoy. This is like, this shirt, by the way, is my high school tennis uniform. I hated wearing this back in the day, because I'd always complain about like the sleeves sticking to your arms and stuff. But you know, just wanted to throw it back one time for the one time, you feel me? I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can't see this. But we have burned 900, not sick, 990 calories so far. So that means we're gonna get to eat pretty big today. Stay away from me.
Hashtag flaccid gang.
Alright, it is now 1:49. Dude, it's weird how I keep coming back in like intervals of an hour. Anyways, 1:49 right now. I haven't eaten yet, and I've burned, oh, you can definitely see it now. I've burned, focus, 2,245 calories about. I'm about to go home and make some lunch, which is gonna be the same thing that I literally make every single day for lunch. Let me show you something crazy. You see this water bottle right here? This water bottle, okay, so currently it's like, wait, first I gotta preface it with the time. It's 2:30 right now, and you see this water bottle? I didn't even finish this whole water bottle. It's 2:30, and I played tennis until about, you know, 1:45 or whatever it was. So I didn't even drink this much water. And what's crazy about this is like, if you don't if you don't eat, like I'm pretty much, like it's like a kind of an intermittent fast, but not necessarily, just because I did have like the calories right. I had the milk tea, but in a way it's intermittent. Is this too bright? And this is what happens. Look at this. Let me show you right here. I just weighed myself out of curiosity, you know? 68.5 kilos, and that's lower than what I've been weighing by a whole freaking pound. So like, just, I'm out there doing activity, I'm fasting until this time, kind of, and my weight just goes really low, and you can see, like, look, oh, Blakes, look at that. Oh my god. You gotta blow out all the air so the abs show. Look at this. In case you guys didn't know how you're supposed to flex your abs. I'm flexing right now, but you can kind of see it. Okay, look. Completely relaxed, flexed, and then blow out the air. And then that's how it's all the way. Yeah, so that's how you're supposed to flex your abs. But anyways, yeah, you can definitely see in the, oh my gosh. In the physique, this is what happens when you fast for a long time and don't take so much water, and you start looking really freaking shredded, but you also look really small. To be honest, it's kind of nice to like see yourself like this just once a day. I'm about to start eating, and then that look will disappear very quickly, and I'm not gonna have all those, like, not gonna see as much detail. But yeah, it's nice to see like kind of what you're weighing at, because so like I said, you know, I'm kind of doing the well, now it's harder because I can't really gain because the gyms aren't open, but I guess I'm maintaining at the moment. But even before that, I was as some people say, I was gaining, you know, keeping my same weight but trying to change my body composition, and it was working really well, actually working very well. And so I'm right now, it's like I'm not trying to lose weight, I'm not trying to gain weight, I'm just trying to keep what I have, because the gyms are all closed. And yeah, so I'm about to take a shower and eat some food, or cook up some food, so it's gonna be a while until I can eat still. Okay, so I know the lighting absolutely sucks in here, but I'm just gonna show you the main ingredients for what I'm making right here. It's these grits, you feel me? I got some old-fashioned grits. I got the chicken thighs. I got the, you know, onions, green onions, lime. I use a little bit of oil in the pan, and then we got some instant grits up in here. But it's gonna be the Tegu chicken and grits. I put this recipe on my food channel, so I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. It's really good, and as a testament to that, I've been literally eating it since November, like every single day for lunch, because it's really nutritious. Like, it fits really well for macros, has so much freaking protein, and it just tastes really good. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and I'll show you the macros afterwards. But I'm gonna cook this up. For now, can't be distracted because you gotta be on top of it when you're doing this, because it's really hot. 3:14 at the moment, and we have just finished making the chicken and grits. Look at this, guys. Ooh, man, it is tangy, it is spicy, it is savory, it is freaking delicious. And I'm gonna show you the macros in a bit. Oh, and I'm drinking this diet Snapple. The flavor is something weird, I can't remember what it is, but it's diet. It says it has 0 calories for the whole bottle. All right, that is done with, and we are left back again hangry. This is the Snapple that I just had. It's Trapa Raka. This is really good for being like a 0 calorie diet, or 10. Oh, so there are some carbs. They're just hiding it. They're lying by writing 0. 10 calories is 2.5 carbs, buddy boy. Anyways, whatever. It's like pretty negligible, especially when you're burning this many damn calories. But this is really good for being so low calorie. Like, it has like 10 calories in the whole bottle, and this flavor is like pretty good. Anyways, I'm not gonna wear this out and about, but yeah, anyways, I'm about to go and practice some Diablo. It's been a while, but I said yesterday that like the weather's looking really good outside this whole week, and I want to spend as much time outside as possible. So I'm trying to collect myself a little bit, because you know, you get a little bit what's the word? A little like sleepy? Something, whatever, you know, after you eat you get a little sleepy. But I didn't really overdo it, because normally I'd eat like some more snacks and stuff, and I know that like that wasn't that many calories, especially for how many I burned already. But I know that if I eat more, this is so annoying, I know that if I eat more snacks like right now, then I'll actually just like fall asleep. Right now it's not so bad, so I just kind of stopped there. I'll probably drink a little bit of a blue 3D. I have like the 3D energy. If you haven't watched my review on those, watch it for the entertainment value, or if you're like curious what it tastes like and you haven't tried it, check out that video. The park that I've been working out at, I kind of scoped it out a little bit, see if there's any grass patches, and it's really pretty there. And like, I'm all about the nature, you know. That's something I've been just missing about Japan is definitely the nature, the nice outdoor, beautiful scenic areas. And this place does look pretty nice, so I'm gonna go there. I'll bring my camera, record a little bit of Diablo, probably walk around like this. Not just kidding. But yeah, so we're about to head out then. Okay, let me show you. Focus on my phone, please. This thing, okay, yeah, here's all the ingredients that I use, that I count anyways. Chicken thighs, I use 9.6 grams, 20-40 grams of fat-free Fairlife milk. This is important because this one has more protein than normal. 4 grams of fats, I just put 4 arbitrarily because I use some oil in there. I don't even think I use 4 grams, but maybe. Fat-free shredded mozzarella cheese. It's not mozzarella, but it doesn't matter. You put fat-free cheese, it's all the same macros. I did use the old-fashioned grits. I used 1 packet of jalapeno cheddar instant grits and 1 packet of 3 cheese instant grits. Those are the only things that really have calories that I'll count. And that means on the day, Instagram notifications. So on the day, I'm at, look at that, 83 protein after the second meal. There's so many freaking protein grams in there. Only 103 carbs, so there's really not that many carbs in that. And 20 grams of fat, so really good. I'm actually super low on carbs, especially if you think about how many freaking calories I burned this morning, or early afternoon. So I get to, I just touched, no, my computer. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot of, I get to eat a lot of carbs later, which is nice, because then I get to eat a lot of snacks, which is probably not the most like healthiest thing, because it's not natural or whatever, it's processed food, but I mean, it tastes really good, so. Alright, so here we are. It's, oh shoot, I'm freaking dark. Alright, it's okay guys. I want you to see the beautiful scenery. It's 6:08 p.m. so we've been here for a while already. Check out the freaking scenery of this place. Look at this. Wow, look at this park. So I've just been practicing here for like an hour and a half or so. Oh my gosh. I got this beautiful music playing. Look at that like pagoda right there. This is where we've been practicing. Like, it looks so nice. This is it. This is it right here, guys. This is like, man, if I lived in a place just, I say it before, I said it before, and I'll say it again, like that rural area that I was living in Japan, you know, where it's just nature. Like really, when it's good weather like this, you know, and nature, it's just like, that's all I need anyways. You know, maybe someone like, maybe a family, I guess, but you know, like, I don't really need much more than that. Like this makes me happy right here. This is freaking beautiful ass weather, doing physical activity, people to play tennis with. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Need people to play tennis with in this great weather. Perfect weather outside, baby. Anyways, I think it's time to go home and get another meal in. Okay, we are back home finally. It is, what time is it right now? It's 6:53 in the PM. Back in front of the window for the lighting. Okay, my battery died. So anyways, like I was saying, I haven't eaten anything since that last meal you saw, which means I've only eaten about 1,000 calories, and I only have like about 100 carbs, and I want to work out now. I'm supposed to be doing chest and tricep today, and I just don't think, it's gonna be pretty late after I finish working out, maybe around 9 or so, and it's gonna be hard to like shovel 2,000 calories into my mouth right then. It's doable. I mean, it's not that crazy, but like I've done it before. But I feel like I just probably shouldn't do that. So I'm gonna eat a little bit of a snack right now. I'm probably gonna have like, I only had that small glass, you know, I only had half of that of the 3D energy. So I'm gonna have a little bit more of that just for a little bit more awakeness, and then I'm gonna eat just a little bit of a snack. I'll show you whatever I decide to eat. Haven't really decided yet. I'll just like raid my pantry for some snacks, for some chips or something. But yeah, then we're gonna work out, and after that we'll have the final meal, which is gonna be always as usual, just a freaking huge meal. music intensifying because the speaker's right there. So let's look in the pantry. What do I got in the way of carbs? I think we'll do, wait a second. How many carbs are in these things right here? This blueberry, these are pretty good. I like these. 34 grams of carbs, but that's 9 grams of fat. That's less than if I just do 2 servings of these. I like these two. This Ritz Thins barbecue. I'm sorry if the music's too loud, but I'm too lazy to turn it off. It's far away. Right here. This is like 4.5 grams of fat per serving and 21 grams of carbs per serving. Check, watch this, watch this. You think I'm wrong? Boom! 4.5 grams of fat per serving, 21 grams of carbs per serving, and 2 grams of protein per serving. So I have 60 grams because each serving is 30 grams. Don't F that up, boys and girls, if you count macros. 60 grams should be quite a good amount of these. Oh crap. 59? 60, nice. And this part really doesn't matter because it's like pretty low, like negligible, ooh, bright. Pretty negligible calories anyways, but I'm just kind of curious how much of this I'm having. Because one can is 473 milliliters, and 473 milliliters, one can is 200 milligrams of caffeine. I'm kind of curious like just how much caffeine I'm consuming. Literally just gonna pour it in here and then just see. I'm gonna pour how much I want to drink and then see how much it is. So about 137, so that's like probably about maybe around 50 milligrams of caffeine, something like that. So that's not too bad, just a little bit, and it tastes good. Back at the table, this is a nice little snack if I do say so myself. Oh, wait, let's get that. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, get that little sip once again. Get one of these. It's so good just because you can eat so many. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and then we will work out. I'm gonna hit the gym, which is my bedroom. Alright, so I just finished working out. It's currently 10:14. Right now I got dinner cooking up. I got a lot of calories to make up, by the way, so I'm just making the pasta. I knew that I was running a little low on time, so I laid down, went with the pasta. You feel me? Because this is really easy. I will put the macros in to my fitness pal after. Alright, so 3,600, not quite 4,000. But you get the idea. So basically, like if I ate normally, what my fitness pal does and what those macros that I told you a little about earlier, where it's like 65 to 70 fats and 160 protein, that's for if I'm going for around 25 to like 2,700 calories. But since I have 3,600 calories and I need to get around there, I'm gonna have to eat a lot more random stuff. So there will be some messing around after I eat this dinner because we got to get this part in first. Just finished the pasta. Let me just show you what sauces I used, just so you know what I'm putting in. I had only a little bit of this, so I used the rest of this, and then I put the rest with this sauce. So it's like a blend, not on purpose, just because I had like a very small amount, and you know, just had to use it all. And then this, let me show you the macros now. This is what we just had right here. Some elbow pasta, 130 grams of that. Walmart 96.4 lean ground beef. And there's the servings of each of those sauces. 806 calories for dinner. Brings my total to the day. Total on the day, 146 protein, 252 carbs, and 46 fat. So since I'm really high on calories burned, so we're gonna start filling it in with some BS up in here. Back to the funny hat, by the way. Just like get the hair out of my face and that like no bill on top so I can actually see some light. Anyways, don't get it twisted, okay? I'm not saying this is like the healthiest way to eat necessarily, because obviously if you just eat all natural food and things like that, then that's of course better than eating processed foods. But this is just like, you know, I just like enjoying my food, and I just eat this way, and honestly I don't care enough to change it, just because I like it this way. So okay, first things first, to get rid of some of those fats, I'm gonna eat some of this because I actually kind of just want to get rid of this. This is Cool house, maybe like German or something. Awesome ice cream, street cart churro dough ice cream. And I think I have about like a little over a serving left, but I'll probably just eat half a serving or something like that. 21 grams of fat per serving, so I'll just use this to get rid of some of my fats. I'm gonna do the dishes before you go to sleep, by the way, so do not fret, people. So this is how I'm gonna do this, because like I'm not gonna take this out of the ice cream. So what I do is I just weigh the before weight, 150, right? And then I'm gonna eat out of here, and I'll subtract the after total. It's 150 right now. I'll check the total after I eat, and then I'll see how much I ate based on that. That's practical math, people. This ice cream right here, you know. The idea sounds really good, right? But the thing is, you see this churro dough right there? It's really dry. It's not like the cookie dough where it's kind of moist a little bit. It's just really dry. So it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. That's why I'm just trying to finish it off. I hope it's focused on my face. Okay, so I ate about that much. Yeah. I wonder how much that's going to be. How much do you guys think how much do you guys think that's going to be? How many grams do you think is going to be left? I'm estimating, I think 63 grams left. Let's find out. That's a really precise guess, too. Let's try. Let's see if it's 63. Oh! That was pretty dang close, though. Okay, so that means I ate 95 grams because there was 150 to start. Now there's 55 left. That means 95 grams I ate. So we're gonna put that into MyFitnessPal and see what we're at. After putting in the ice cream, we were at 148 protein, 276 carbs, and now 62 grams of fat. So a good way to finish off the protein for the day. I look like such a freaking D-bag wearing my hat like this, but you know, I'm not trying to. I'm literally just doing it. Like, I don't think this is cool or anything. I'm literally just doing it, just because it's convenient, like practical. Okay. So anyways. Good way to get the protein, finish off the protein, is to have some milk, right? But I'm not going to just eat the milk or drink the milk by itself because that's not really that great. But look at this milk. This is insane. 0 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein per cup. So I'm eating some cereal, and you guys, you know what cereal is ridiculously good? You guys like Reese's Puffs? You guys like Reese's Puffs? Well, how about some big puffs? Look at how big each of these are. Look at how big these balls are. So each serving of this is 38 grams and what's it called? And each serving has 4 grams of fat. So we're gonna do 2 servings of this big puff cereal. 76 grams we're looking for, and this meal is gonna finish off the protein, and then pretty much all we need to worry about mostly is carbs. And there we go, 76, boys. So that's 2 servings. Now let's pour ourselves some milk. Probably going to be like 240. Probably going to go around 240 grams of this milk. Imagine if I wasn't actually aiming at the bowl and I just poured it all over the place. 240 about. Let's go 250. 250, whatever. So that's going to fill in the rest of the protein because that's going to be at least 13 grams of protein right there. So let's eat this. These are so good. My gosh. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Get some milk. Get some bowls. And then... My precious macros. Being so stupid. Alright, let's take a look at the macros after that one. Okay, so we just put in the big puff, 76 grams, and as I said, 76 grams, 8 grams of fat. And the 250 milliliters, or 250 grams of Fairlife fat-free milk. Let's take a look at the nutrients after that meal. Nutrition, boom. We're at 168 protein, so we have hit the protein as I expected. 341 carbs and 70 grams of fat. So we still need more. We just need more calories now. So it's gonna be mostly carbs and some fat. Okay, so oh my gosh, that's aesthetic as crap. Yeah, we're getting really low on the snack stash. So I decided I'm just gonna eat 2 more servings of these Ritz thin things, and then one of these. These are really good, or I really enjoy these. It's a Rice Krispies Snap Crackle Poppers, caramel flavored. That's gonna put me over 80 grams of fat, but you know, it doesn't really matter so much. We're just trying to get some calories in now. since we've accomplished our goals. Sadly, there's only 6 pieces, or there are only 6 pieces in this bag. Makes me want to eat more, man. Oh, jeez. To be honest, I'm okay. You know what? I just look too. I just don't like. I don't like the look. It makes me look like such a freaking d-bag. To be honest, today I'm definitely definitely higher than on the fats than I want to be. I like to make sure that like I hit my protein. Right, that's the most important thing. I hit the protein. And then I try to fill in the rest of the calories. But I try to fill in the rest of the calories mostly with carbs. Like just because I feel like that makes me feel a little better. Provides more just like energy for me anyways. Usable energy just right off the bat. For the next day I don't feel absolutely gone. Either way, it's not going to affect my like physique or like my weight gain so much because calories is calories in the end. But that's just what I like to do. But it looks like today, especially because the ice cream really did it, you know. And because I didn't have the, I just didn't, honestly, if I wanted to keep that ratio, like I said, like more on the carbs, less on the fats, then I would have just made some noodles like somen or soba or something. But because I'm trying to get to sleep by a certain time, it's already 11:34. I need to like just eat random stuff, so I'm gonna be a little over on the fats. With all this food that I've eaten, I'm already at 84 grams of fat, and I'm only at 3,070 calories, and I burned 3,000, almost 800 already. Like if I go way under, then I'm gonna feel like crap the next day, so I don't want to be way under. Okay, so to avoid just eating pure shiz, I'm gonna eat 4 of these. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4 Biscoff biscuit cookie things. They give you these on the airplanes, but these are really, I love these. These taste so dang good. If you had this with ice cream, like just vanilla ice cream, oh my god. 200 milliliters, 200 grams of Fairlife milk. And I'm just gonna eat one of these Kirkland Signature chocolate brownie protein bars from Costco. I mean, I figure I'm not gonna be able to get like around. I'm not gonna be able to get super near the amount of calories that I burned today. So I'm just gonna try to like cancel the effect a little bit by just having more protein. Just because, like, if you burn more calories, you know, if you burn a bunch more calories than you take in, then that's how you lose weight, right? And when you lose weight, your body's like, you know what, we don't need the muscle, especially because I'm not working out as hard technically, just because we don't have the weights, you know. So your body might tend to be like, all right, let's lose some of that muscle so we don't have to, you know, because we don't have the calories to feed it. But the idea is that you can hold on to some of that if you just up your protein, or you can make the protein that you're taking into your body a little bit more effective by eating just other types of calories. For example, if like your body needs all the protein, right, to make sure that your muscles rebuild, right? But if you're at a deficit of calories and your body is like, well, crap, like we're just gonna use some of this protein to give you energy instead of going to your muscles. But if you feed your body with enough carbs and fats, then your body's like, okay, well, we don't need those proteins to use for energy. We'll use the proteins for the muscle and use the carbs and fats for energy. That's the idea of like, that's called the protein sparing effect of carbs and fats and things like that. But since I'm not really gonna achieve that because I'm really under on the calories, then I'm going to eat this protein bar and just be ridiculously high in protein today. This is not normal, but this is how I do it, guys. This is a non-lie day in the life eating. Like, this is how I would eat. So, and you will see that I'm not gonna gain any weight.
Will just go down and take the consolation cloud drink.
Alright guys, we're gonna call it there. So after putting all that stuff in, we are ending the day with 209 protein, which is really high, 455 carbs, which is probably, I probably would have liked it a little bit more high considering how many calories I burned today. And this is really high, 97 grams of fat. I never go that high. I only go that high when I'm having like a cheat day. That's insane. Not the best of days. With all that fat, I think I'm gonna be retaining a little bit of water tomorrow. We'll see though, we'll see. This is not gonna add to my overall like actual weight in my body. Just because I've burned, let's see, we're almost done with the day. 3,800 calories, that's right. And we only consumed about, it looks like 3,500, so we're like 300 short. I'm like decently full. I'd say about like 75-80% after eating all that food and drinking all that liquid. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, get ready for bed because it is currently here. Can you see? 11:53. I'm checking tomorrow morning. And let you guys know the whole like Fitbit thing and why I even use this because a lot of people might be like, well, that's just crap, dude, that's not even accurate. So I will explain tomorrow. Okay guys, it is the next morning. I know I'm looking raggedy as hell, but I just woke up and just threw some clothes on. Let me just show you guys to prove to you that even eating all that, even though it seemed like a lot, and it seemed like a lot of BS, you know, the physique is still intact. See, look, let me show you my ab check. Yeah, so basically look, boom. It's 11:30 a.m. right now. Slept a little longer than I would have liked to, but that's because I got to sleep a little later. But as you can see, even after eating all that stuff yesterday, it didn't really affect, you know, my overall physique, like I said. And so I'm gonna go over by the window now and explain to you guys how I do the whole thing with the Fitbit. It is another gorgeous day outside. I kind of want to just be outside, but I'm not feeling the tennis today. I'm a little tired after yesterday, all the activity from yesterday. So I know this video is really long, and if you're still sticking around, well, that's super cool. Really appreciate that. But and I hope you got something, or like you're gonna get something out of this, just in the way of how you can possibly do your diet. Anyways, so with the Fitbit, right? You know, I've been looking at the calories all the time, right? And I kind of actually base how much I eat based on the calories that I see my Fitbit says I burned, right? And you might be thinking, well, that's just BS, man. The Fitbit's just BS. And I would partially agree with you, you know, because it's not going to be exact no matter what you do on the Fitbit. The Fitbit's just, you know, calculating things based on your heart rate and an algorithm, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be exact. But the thing is, let's say you start doing this method where you're using the Fitbit, right? And let's say it's off, right? It's off at the beginning. Once you've been doing it for so long, you know how you need to eat in relation to what the Fitbit's showing you, right? It looks like now I'm at a point where, yeah, this method works because I've been doing it for a while. Maybe at the very beginning, like let's say the very first day I got my Fitbit, and it was like, you burned 2,000 calories, and then I ate like 2,000, and then I got fat, and it's like, crap, I didn't actually burn 2,000 calories. Well, then the next day, I'd be like, all right, it said I burned 2,000, let me eat 1,800, because I got fat the first day when I ate just as much as it said, you know? You're adjusting for what the Fitbit's showing you. And I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for years. So I've definitely, you know, already had that adjustment. So that's why I can do this, and that's how I do this, you know. And it's pretty accurate. Like a lot of the stuff that I do, you know, like my whole thing is I do things based on experience, not just what people say, right? It's like I'll try it and see how it works, that's what I encourage everybody to do anyways. Like, give something a shot. You never know if it's gonna work or not. Regardless of what people say, it's like every person's different, and just we're human beings. You know, things work a little differently for each person. So just give something a shot and see if it works. And that's what I've been doing. But hopefully, you know, through my own experiences, some of you guys can get something out of that, and not have to go through like the failures that maybe I've gone through. You know. Anyways, that's the whole thing about the Fitbit. You know, that's why using the Fitbit will work after you've done it for a while and made those adjustments. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. And yeah, that's gonna end this video. Hopefully that was enjoyable one way or another, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.